Our viewers may remember the Lackady triplets. We first visited Madison, Casey, and Grace in 2005, soon after they were born, and then again as toddlers in 2008.
Well, the triplets are all grown up now. They're getting ready to graduate from high school this Friday. Joy Hollowell headed back to Dixmont to catch up.
I wanted one and she wanted two, so I guess we got the best of both worlds. We got three.
This was Donald and Courtney Lackady in May of 2005. First-time parents of triplets, Madison, Casey, and Grace.
Madison, Casey, and Grace.
These are the Lackady triplets today. They recently turned 18 and are about to graduate high school.
It's pretty much always the three of us, yeah.
In case you're wondering, yes, they are identical. The odds of that happening? 1 in 200 million.
Wherever we would go, you can just see people staring at us and whispering and following us.
Growing up, the girls say they didn't need many friends since they always had each other.
And you can feel each other's emotions too. Like when one of us is sad, we can kind of feel that.
I used to be like, do you want to invite some friends over on vacations? And they're like, no, we have our best friends right at home.
All through school, the trio did everything together. They were all flyers on the cheer squad, all National Honor Society members. They even attended prom together.
We did. Yes, we did. Mm-hmm.
But rest assured, these teenagers are typical.
There's always competition between everything.
And what about boyfriends?
No. All different tastes.
I don't chase after men.
This fall, the girls are headed to college, and if you haven't guessed already,
All three of you are going to the same school?
Yeah.
which means a triple empty nest for Courtney and her husband.
It's going to be awful. Yes, it's going to be horrible.
Still a little scary.
I don't think it really has totally sunk in yet.
I'm very excited to see what their future holds because I know that they will do something amazing. They have each other and they have big dreams, so they're going to be okay.
Joy Hollowell, WABI